Good morning, y'all. I have a motherfucking story time for y'all today. It's super early. Good morning from the queen of the house. Ooh, we a little grumpy today. Ooh, pretty baby. Ooh, uh-oh. I don't think she likes the blinds open, but let me go wash up because I still have morning breath and I need to get my life together. Okay, we're back. She a little ratchet, but that's okay. After what I just went through, I don't care how I look. I care about how I feel. Daughter's sleeping, so I'm trying not to be loud because if she wakes up, she gonna beat my ass. I am going to tell you guys about my horrible experience. Before we get into depth, go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video to anyone who you know is interested in breastfeeding, is already breastfeeding, is a new mom, soon to be mom, or whatever. Let's get started. I'm eating soup because Maruchan cures my soul for some reason. So as some of you guys know, I am a new mom. My baby's 1 month. I love her so much. I decided as soon as I was pregnant, no ifs, ands, or buts, that I was going to breastfeed. That's the only way that I was going to feed my baby. And when I was like a couple months pregnant, you know, I was so excited. I was like, I'm going to breastfeed. Let me educate myself. Did I educate myself? No, I didn't. Did I go to the half-price bookstore and spend money on this book, A New Mother's Guide to Breastfeeding? Yes, I did. Did I read the book? No, I didn't. I can't be mad at nobody but me. With the story, Alexis. As I was breastfeeding, I want to say like a week or two ago, I noticed a like oval size shape, like literally this big, starting to form on my breast, like my nipple area. And I was like, man, what's going on? Tell me what's going on, girl. I can help you. Just tell me what you need. And thankfully, I'm a part of this breastfeeding group support on Facebook. I believe it's called Milky Mamas. Y'all need to join that Facebook support group. The women on there are freaking amazing, super supportive. I love them. I don't even know them and I love them. Shout out to y'all. I love them so much because they literally have helped me through this whole traumatic experience. I'm traumatized. I think I have PTSD from this. I posted in the Facebook thing, whatever, that I started to form the little oval shape on my breast, and they were like, oh, you know, it's a clogged duct, blah blah blah. Okay, started to read up on it, not from my book but from freaking Google. They were telling me, you know, massage it, take hot showers, hot compressions, stuff like that. I did it. Never went away because it wasn't like super painful, but it was like uncomfortable pain. It was tolerable. And so they said, no matter how uncomfortable it is or painful it is, you still need to nurse and pump. And I was like, I could do that. I mean, and so that's what I was doing. I was like, it's gonna go away. Like, my baby's eating, I'm pumping, the milk's coming out, obviously. But I noticed my breast was it always still felt very full. So that's why, like, it was kind of starting to worry me. It didn't go away. It didn't go away. I don't know why. I freaking ignored it. Thursday after work, you know, I just noticed I was more in pain. I start to nurse her so she can go back to sleep. And I just start crying because it freaking hurts. Again, I'm like, I should not be crying. Like, breastfeeding is not supposed to be painful. So if you're feeling pain to where it's intolerable, it's uncomfortable, you can't do it, something is wrong and you need to go to the doctor. And so, you know, I went to my Facebook support group page. I was like, my girls got me. So I took a picture of basically my nipple and posted it, and I was like, ladies, what do you think I should do? Like, is this normal? I had a clogged duct. is it supposed to look like this? I'm in so much pain. I can't even nurse my baby. I can't hold her. Like, and it just made me so sad. Like, I couldn't carry her. I couldn't like comfort her or care for her like I normally do. And that's when I knew something was wrong. I was like, I need to love my baby. Like, something's going on. I need somebody to fix this. As soon as I posted it, like 1,000 of them reacted to the picture. I had like, I don't know how many comments. They were like, go to the ER, out the door, let's go. This is where the horror story begins. I checked into the emergency room. As soon as I checked in, I sat down for like 2 minutes. Like, the description that I put, because it'll ask you like, why are you here? Oh, it's an emergency. I put in the description, breast infection, whatever, you know. As soon as I checked in, 2 minutes later, somebody comes to get me, and like in my head I'm like, oh shit, this must be serious. Because, you know, sometimes you're in the emergency room for like fucking forever, a whole damn night. They put me in a room. A nurse comes and talks to me, and she's like, okay sweetie, so what's going on, what's wrong, what brings you in today? And I'm like crying, and I'm like, I have a breast infection. She's like, well, let's take a look. And she doesn't even touch it. She just looks at it. She's like, oh my gosh, that's an abscess. You know, they can drain it, you know, they might have to drain it, or depending on what the doctor says, they might have to surgically remove it. And I'm like, I didn't come here to have surgery. I came here for you to put me on antibiotics and send my ass back home. She left the room, and I'm just like crying and crying and crying, being a fucking titty baby, because I put myself in this situation. And Matthew's just like comforting me as always. He is the best. He's just like, baby, it's okay, they're gonna take care of it, you're gonna feel better. She said they're admitting me into the hospital, so the nurses come in, hook me up to the IV, and she was like pissing me off because she puts in the IV and she's like, oh my god, this is a bloodbath. You have really good veins. And I'm just like looking the other way, like crying, like, oh my god. And she just kept making comments the whole time, like, oh my gosh, this is like a crime scene over here. Oh my gosh, there's so much blood. And I'm just like, bitch, can you fucking hurry up so they can take me to a room, do what they gotta do? Like, I don't care for your comments. She puts the IV, and then they give me morphine. But bruh, they were only supposed to give me 2 milligrams or whatever. They gave me 4. As soon as they put that shit in, I done fell asleep. And so the nurse comes back, and she's like, we're gonna take you to go get an ultrasound so we can see how much of it is in the tissue. Yeah, we go to the ultrasound room, and the ladies in the ultrasound were so sweet, so nice. Like, are you okay, sweetie? Are you okay? Do you need anything? And I'm like, I love you. After the ultrasound, and one of the nurses, a different nurse, she comes in. She's like, okay, we're gonna put you on antibiotics, see how you do. But the surgeon will be here tomorrow morning to see if he wants to do the drainage, which is a needle aspiration, or if he has to go in there surgically and remove it. So he kept telling me, you know, he's gonna come see you in the morning, which was Friday morning at 10 a.m. Asked me if the surgeon came to see me Friday at 10 a.m. No, he didn't. He didn't come see me at 10 a.m. He didn't come see me at 12 p.m. He didn't come see me at 1 p.m. But he came and saw me at 3 p.m. I was pissed. Matthew was pissed. Finally, the nurse comes to see me. I mean, the surgeon. And he looks at it and he's like, oh yeah, you know, it looks bad, but it's not super bad. So I have to surgically go in there and, you know, take it out. This is where shit gets crazy. I get fucking pissed and I get out of character just a little bit. So the surgeon sees me at 3, right? Lets me know, talks to me about it. Cool, I'm gonna have needle aspiration. Let's get this shit out because it fucking hurts. So the nurse comes in. It was late. It was like maybe 8 o'clock. Comes back, the nurse, my lovely nurse. She was awesome. I love her. And she's like, okay, so Dr. whoever let me know that y'all are gonna do the needle aspiration. but they won't be able to do the procedure on you until Monday. I lost my shit after that. And apparently interventional radiologists or something, I don't know, the IR doctors, they do some type of special ultrasound or something, I think. Don't quote me on this, I really don't remember, I was on drugs. But I just know that specific doctor wasn't gonna be there all weekend. They weren't gonna be able to help me until Monday. And on another note, come to find out, the surgeon never put it in the notes that I needed the needle aspiration. How were they supposed to know Friday if he never put it in? Like, he could have put it in as soon as he left at 3 p.m. from my room, and they could have operated on me then, Friday, but he didn't. In a way I understood, in a way I didn't, because he never put the order in, you know. I could have got operated on Friday. I was like, I'm not waiting till Monday. Can I get transferred out of here? Can y'all call Memorial Hermann? Can y'all call St. Luke's? I called Memorial Hermann and St. Luke's. I was like, I'm at so-and-so. This is what happened. Do y'all have that doctor that works there over the weekend? Both hospitals said no. So I was freaking pissed. You don't even want to know how pissed Matthew was. We spent another night in the hospital. Saturday morning, the nurses come in. You know, they're checking my IVs, checking my vitals, make sure everything's okay. Well, surgeon comes back in. He hears, you know, I had a complaint that I wanted to be transferred, and he comes in and he's like, you know, let me take a look at it, blah blah. And he takes a look at the abscess, and I don't know if I've said it before, but the abscess is basically like a huge blister. This was the clogged duct on my nipple, but a blister had formed on top of it, an infection basically, because the milk was just stuck under there. So when he looked at it, it had popped a little bit, and he just ended up you know, touching it, looking around it, but like slapped me by surprise by just popping it. Like, I was just crying so bad, and Matthew was next to me, like, I was just holding his hand, and I was just crying so bad. It was just an ugly experience that I don't wish upon anybody. And I guess he finally finished. When I looked at it, it was disgusting. I basically had a huge hole, like an actual hole in my breast, and that just made it worse. I was just crying and crying and crying and crying. But he said, he had an accent, he said something cut, and I was like, I don't want you to cut it. Like, obviously the surgeon decided to do a random surgery right then and there. He cut off my dead skin that was on the blister, and he's like, you're not gonna feel it, you're not gonna feel it. And I felt it. I did. And I was just crying, and I was looking for Matthew, and I was just like shaking, like, because I was in so much pain. I just cried myself to sleep. I just remember going to sleep after that. You know, the nurses would come in and they would have to change my gauze. So that was that. I got discharged on Sunday. I was able to get my baby. It was just a horrible experience. And that's why I'm making this video, for new mommies who are wanting to breastfeed. You're pregnant and thinking about breastfeeding. Please educate yourself and prevent of you getting a clogged duct, an abscess, mastitis, anything. But one thing that I am really grateful for, some of the women in the support group were telling me, you know, oh, I've gone through this, it's okay. Like, they were just so supportive, and I'm so thankful for them, because if it weren't for them, I would have probably never would have went to the emergency room. I wouldn't have known it was an abscess or anything. Like, I was, like I said, uneducated, because I didn't educate myself. But there was some women on there that said, you know, oh, I've had abscesses, I had to have it surgically removed. And one of the ladies on there, oh my god, bless her heart, she said that her hole in her breast was 7 inches deep and 3 inches wide. I was like, I could not imagine. Like, mine isn't that severe, but just thinking about it, like, I just want to give her a hug. I just want to give her a hug. Like, everyone's situation is different. Some of my friends on Snapchat, Instagram, my family members that were asking me, you know, like, why are you in the hospital, what's wrong? And I was explaining to them. All their responses were, I didn't even know that could happen, I didn't even know that was a thing. So that's why I really wanted to make this video and story time, and to help other moms who probably don't have any idea either that this could possibly happen. That is the end of the video, and we will see you soon. Don't forget to tell everybody and their mamas about this channel. Let them know to subscribe. Yeah, and we will see you in the next video.